YouTube, it's me, Emma. Let me get my cheat sheet here. This is going to be my update for week 22 in pregnancy. A little out of breath. It's Monday. Tomorrow I turn week 22, so technically this is week 21 in 6 days, but we'll just call it week 22. What's been going on this week? I guess we'll start out with those pesky little hormones. They're just all over the place. They seem to be all over the place. As far as making me forgetful, making me feel agitated, making me feel sad. All those things have been in full force this week. Greasy hair, acne, stuff happening. The other day I was driving to work. It's pretty early, and I apparently forgot to look both ways. I didn't get into a car accident, but I almost did, and I know it was definitely my fault. I don't know what I was thinking. I mean, I make that turn every day. Apparently I was just like on autopilot or something. I don't know. So, there's that. I've been feeling heavy this week. And I think it has partly to do with my hormones, and I'm, having a lot of cravings for food, and not really healthy food, but really fatty food, like cookies and cake and ice cream and cheeseburgers and like all sorts of stuff. So I've been feeling really heavy recently, and I'm hoping I can get it under control. But it's like I almost feel like I can't stop. And even after I've eaten a full meal, I'm still like, ooh, that sounds good, and I want to eat it. So there's that. Trying to buy a lot of fruit and stuff, so I don't, I like when I get those urges to eat a bunch of junk food, I can scarf down some strawberries or something. I think I've never really understood nesting so much. This is my third pregnancy, and I can't really distinguish any difference between just being in a cleaning mood and nesting. But I guess this week, I kind of feel like I'm nesting a little bit. Like I just really, just I guess a little bit more of an urge to keep my space neat and tidy. And I've been cooking a lot of foods for Obi. Real, like, healthy foods. Like right now I'm cooking him up some chicken that I'm going to cut into little cubes, bite-sized cubes for him. And I'm going to put it together with some pasta and peas. Because sometimes he doesn't get as much good food as he should. Like, he's probably had oatmeal and bananas for the past, like, 3 mornings. Excuse me! Which is a good breakfast, but I don't think every morning is okay. Let's see. Movement. I've been having a lot of baby movements. And some days more than others, but I don't know if I told you, I have an anterior placenta. For a little bit I thought there's something wrong, because I didn't feel the baby move really until like 20 weeks. But I have an anterior placenta, which means it's more positioned toward the front, so when the baby kicks in the front you can't feel it. But now I've been feeling a lot, like more in the back. And then some in the front, even. So that means those kicks are getting stronger. Sleeping has become a little more difficult. It's not terrible right now, but it's on its way to being terrible. Sorry. Pregnancy brain. Whoa, Emma. Sorry. I have to keep looking at my cheat sheet here, otherwise that will happen again. Sitting up is harder. Let me just check my time. Sitting up seems to be harder. Like the bed that Bobby and I have, you can only really get out of one side. It works, but if I'm not on the side of the bed where I can, like, I'm usually the one getting up first. If I'm not on the side of the bed that I can just roll out of, it's really hard because I have to like sit up like this, and it's almost like now, you know, my muscles used to be like this, and now that that baby's growing, they're going like this. So when I sit up, it like hurts when I tense my muscles to get up, instead of it being like, you know, tight and then sitting up. Does that make sense? So I have to roll on my side. Even now at 22 weeks, I have to roll over to my side and then push myself up. So I really try to sleep on the other side of the bed where I can roll out. Also trying to really pay attention to sleeping on my left side because of the whole vena cava thing. It's the artery or something that returns the blood from your legs back to your heart, I think. But if you don't sleep on your left side or get your feet up on a regular basis, you're more at risk for like varicose veins and stuff like that. So I'm trying to stay away from that because I've also read that in each pregnancy the risk for that becomes worse. Let me check my time. So I've been really trying to stay on top of that. Like when I'm just sitting at my computer with my feet on the couch, I try and put my feet up. I guess that's it really. I don't really have anything else going on this week. I'll try not to make this a two-part video because I'm making another update after this. Do my belly shot for you. Hopefully you can see that. I got some new maternity shorts. They're pretty nice. Maybe a little bit of the line. I really hope you can see this. Yeah, I just feel like I'm getting a lot of this. After I eat, after I eat, I am definitely really big. I haven't eaten recently, so it's not that bad, but yeah, after I eat, people are like, oh my god, how far along are you? Also kind of, let me check my time. I'm sorry. I also kind of, to that point of, you know, is she fat or is she pregnant? Because I definitely saw somebody's thought process the other day. And they were going to say something and then they're like, maybe I shouldn't say that. You know? It was kind of funny. So I guess that's it. I guess I will continue on to my next update. If you are interested in smoking during pregnancy, that's what it will be about. So feel free to watch that. But that's it for week 22, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.